Hi, I'm Danielle Masterson, and it's Chicago Restaurant Week 2009. You know what that means. We have a lot of eating to do, so let's get started. I'm seated upstairs with Director of Marketing Ryan Pruitt here at Lux Bar. It's located at 18 East Bellevue. So what can somebody expect when they stop by Lux Bar?
What we have here is an upscale tavern environment. We look to cater to, a little bit of something for everyone. We have a white tablecloth dining experience, but we have it in a casual environment.
I noticed that you call it a tavern and a neighborhood saloon, but it's really much more than that, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think we have some other restaurants, and we really put a lot of effort into our service here, where the atmosphere is relaxed, but the service is not.
What kind of food do you serve here at Lux Bar?
Serve a wide variety of food here. You can have anything from our signature dishes, some of our sliders, which we have, filet mignon slider, turkey, the turkey burger, fried chicken. We have a regular burger as well. We also have everything from quesadillas to guacamole to salads to everything here is really about fresh ingredients and really using the best ingredients out there.
This week is Chicago Restaurant Week, and what has it done for business this week?
I think it's a great initiative for the city where it draws a lot of attention to all the fine restaurants in this city, and it really the prefix menu motivates a lot of people to come out and try a new restaurant, which I think is a win-win for everyone. Now,
you're located right off of Rush Street, which a lot of people think of as nightlife, but I understand you also have a brunch.
Yeah, every Sunday we feature a brunch from 9 to 3 p.m. It's a buffet. We serve upstairs. It's $15 for adults and $7.50 for children.
If you want to stop by Lux Bar, they're located at 18 East Bellevue. Next up, Hugos Frog Bar and Fish House. Here we are seated inside Hugos Frog Bar. I'm joined by the general manager here at Hugos Frog Bar, Kevin Arnold. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And what can we expect when we walk inside Hugos Frog Bar?
Well, Hugos is really set up to be a really people-friendly place. We really focus on quality and hospitality and really taking care of the customer any way, shape, or form that we can. And we have the best quality food that we possibly can have at any time. So all of our fish is fresh, flown in daily. We butcher it in-house. We make an effort to have really high-quality food in all different areas, from steaks to chops to chicken to fish, and really present it to the customer to make it so that they have a wonderful time in that aspect, but also really concentrate on customer service. And when you come in here, our servers have personality. They're definitely the best servers around, but they also have a great personality that really brings you in and makes it a little bit more of a special experience, as opposed to some places where you may not feel like you're a special person. We want everybody to feel special when they come into Hugos.
Okay, and I understand there's a little bit of a story behind Hugos Frog Bar. It's actually a companion restaurant to Gibson's?
Absolutely. Gibson's was the first restaurant in the restaurant group for Gibson's, obviously, and that's directly next door to us. Our kitchens are actually connected, so all the quality food that you get next door is the same quality as you get here. Therefore, all your steaks, we do feature prime steaks from Gibson's over here, cooked exactly the same way so that they have the same taste. So if you are a fan of Gibson's, you can come to Hugos and still get that great flavor profile of the steak and a great signature service because the service style is the same. And it's a slightly different atmosphere with more seafood on the menu, which makes it a little bit more versatile for the rest of the people of the population that may not want steaks, that want fish, or a little bit more variety than that. But Gibson's was basically formed in 1989 through a partnership with Hugo Raleigh and Steve Lombardo, Hugo being the Hugo in Hugos Frog Bar and Fish House. And in 1997, after the success of Gibson's, they decided that they wanted to have that subsidiary for the more of a seafood atmosphere and a different atmosphere in general for their locals. They had built such a great clientele by that point that a lot of local clientele, they need a little bit more of an outlet too, some other place to go to that we could really take care of them specifically at, and had a different floor plan, different layout than the Gibson's next door that was a little bit more comfortable, a little bit different, but still a great hopping atmosphere.
And it is Chicago Restaurant Week. What has that done for Hugos this time of year?
Well, Chicago Restaurant Week has proven to be very, very, very lucrative for everybody. I think in Chicago in general, we see a lot of more people coming out and trying different restaurants in general. There's a lot of restaurants that are listed on, obviously 150 plus that are listed on the Chicago Restaurant Week. And us being one of them, we've seen a lot more people coming out to try our product, and really a lot of the prefix menu that we have available, we've seen a lot of sales in that as well. And that really helps everybody in Chicago. It's just like it did in New York. Really makes it so that it really brings more people out in a time that people may not want to be coming out as much. And it really has helped, I think, everybody in Chicago in general.
And what are some of the more popular dishes that have a lot of people have ordered this week during the restaurant week?
Well, definitely our feature items have gotten a lot of attention, and that is the crab cakes, which are huge, fabulous portions, large lump crab, and just very delicious with the hot pink mayo, which we'll see in a bit. The frog legs have also gotten some time too. People sometimes shy away from frog legs; they don't know what they are, and they are what they are, obviously. But they are also fantastic. So a lot of people have been going to them as well. And then, of course, our Asian barbecue salmon with the pea shoot salad and sriracha peppers, which is by far one of the best items on the menu in general. A very healthy portion, 10-ounce portion of salmon paired with a Asian barbecue sauce and the salad, which just has a very healthy tinge to it, but that barbecue sauce has a good sweetness to it that really brings people towards the salmon. Yeah, thanks.
And for those who don't know where you're located at, where exactly, what cross streets, where are you at?
We're at the corner of Rush and Bellevue, also known as Frank Sinatra Way. And it's right, 1028 North Rush is Gibson's address. We're just south of that at 1024 North Rush.
We're seated here at Old Town Brasserie, located on Wells and Division. I'm sitting next to Kathleen Elmendorf. She's a manager here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Tell me a little bit about the restaurant and how it came about.
Well, this is the vision of Bob Jungari, who's been a restaurant here in Chicago for many, many years, probably 30 years. Back in the 70s, he started Toulouse and Yvette. So he got together with another gentleman who had another location here in town, and they created the brasserie. And the idea behind it was to create a brasserie that was not like another, where the typical brasserie offers a variety of beers in numerous amounts. We have an extensive wine list. Our chef here, Andy Moto, he's very well versed in classical French cooking, but he adds a contemporary feel to it. So it's got a nice twist to it, so you get something a little bit different. It's classic with a twist, if you might. The atmosphere here is it's very romantic and comfortable. I think the lighting is great, and we get people from all walks of life.
Classic with a twist. I like that because there's a little bit of everybody here. You know, there's the more traditional-looking older crowd, but there's also people a little bit younger hanging out here at the bar.
Right, exactly. We also have in the evening, we have piano playing. In the summertime, our doors open up, so it flows out onto the street, which is a wonderful feel. And it also allows us more seating. And then we also have a little market right over here. And that we start out very early in the morning with fresh baked croissants, coffees, cappuccinos. We go right into lunchtime with gourmet sandwiches and salads. We have seating available in the bar and on the patio when the climate's permitting. And then we offer a range of dinner items so that people can pick them home, pick them up and take them home and heat them up. But they're gourmet, so I'll have nice sauces with them. And then we have a variety of side salads and side dishes that they can pick up to go with that as well.
How has Restaurant Week impacted business here?
I'm so surprised. Restaurant Week has done very well, so well in fact that the Convention and Tourism Bureau has decided to extend it a week. So I guess the word out there is that so many people were interested in it that everyone wasn't able to get their reservations, so they've allowed that for another week. So really it's had quite an impact. And I think it's very nice because it gives people who might not otherwise come into a particular establishment for whatever reason, it gives them that special invite, that it's okay, you can come try it out.
So it sounds like you've been really busy, especially with Restaurant Week. After a long day of work, what is your favorite wine to sit back and relax with?
Oh, that's easy. That would be the Newton Claret. It's a nice sipping wine. It also goes well with food, and it's primarily a blend of Cabernet and Merlot.
So if somebody wanted to stop by, where are you located and what are your hours?
We're located in Chicago, 1209 North Wells. That's Wells and Division. And we are open for dinner Monday through Thursday, 5:30 to 10 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 5:30 to 11 p.m.
Well, we didn't make it to all 130 restaurants, but hopefully you got a taste of what Chicago Restaurant Week is all about. I'm Danielle Masterson. Thanks for watching Chicago 3 Media.